Headlock now by Bob Roop. Lawler fires him off, and it is Roop that time. And so Lawler now definitely moving ahead. You talk about mental gymnastics. We're seeing chess at its finest here, human chess. And it is Lawler now who has definitely taken the initiative away from one Bob Roop. It's just like sometimes the first half and the second half of a football game. The first half, one team has the initiative and has a roll going. In the second half, you find a completely rejuvenated team coming out. And Lawler, I think, just studied this man and learned him just well enough to where now he's a step ahead. Roop. Now Roop punishing the deltoids and has a full arm dragon twist. Notice the way he's bringing that across his own shoulder, putting extra stress and strain on Lawler. Lawler, an extremely creative man, by the way, a very talented artist. Participates in about every sport known to man. Roop now pounding away, and Lawler fires back. And we've got a slugfest going now. Right hands to the side of the jaw, exchanged by both men, and it's Roop who's backing away. It's Roop who's backing away. Once again, they lock up. Lawler in trouble now as Roop wants to set him for that pile driver, and he does so. And Lawler, who is known for the pile driver. And so now again, the tide has possibly turned. As Bob Roop, the national television champion, knows, sir, Lawler's got his foot on the rope. And I'll tell you, Lawler is more than capable of Pier sixing it.
Get off that hair. 1, 2, 3 off.
Referee Nick Patrick count, and it is Lawler caught in the base of the skull. High vertical suplex by Bob Roop. Bob Roop into a lateral press now. Lawler powering out before the count of 3. And so the King has got himself some problems here as the momentum is shifted once again. There's the neck breaker by Bob Roop on Jerry Lawler, and Lawler again powers out.
Get off that hair, Roop.
This match right now, ooh, brother. That one caught him. And now it's Lawler. Lawler exploding with a series of stinging left jabs. And a beautiful right cross that puts Roop back to the canvas. Lawler closing in on him once again. Lawler trying to set him for the pile driver. Roop blocked it very nicely and bowled him back into the turnbuckle. And as Roop started to charge in, Lawler caught him a savant-like blow to the midsection. Chopping right hand to the side of the jaw. Lawler catches him again, but Roop is firing back. Roop brings him up, a full body slam on Jerry the King Lawler. Roop going outside the ring now, moving up on that top ring rope. And it is Roop. As he came down, Lawler caught him in the pit of the stomach. Lawler sets him. He drives him with a pile driver. Caught him with the pile driver. And it is a very pleased crowd here at the Television Sports Arena, and it's Lawler driving that fist into the head. And wait a second, Lawler attacked now by the Nightmares, by the New York Assassins. And so Lawler being set upon by the entire Jimmy Hart entourage. Lawler being driven into the mat. Lawler being pounded down into the mat. And just a minute. Here comes Steve Constance. It is Brad Armstrong. There was outside interference, so Bob Roop will maintain his championship. Jerry Lawler is the victor, but it's by disqualification, so that means that Bob Roop holds on to his title. But if it were not for Jimmy Hart and his entourage, things would have been, in my opinion, entirely different. Well, it's a bitter victory for one Jerry Lawler, but our time is completely gone for this week. We hope that you'll join us again next week at the same time. Until then, this will be Gordon Soley saying so long from the Peach State of Georgia.